So good evening, everybody. As promised, I'm sending you 2 pages of collocations, as I've already indicated in the mail that I've sent you. The book is called English Collocations in Use, and the level is advanced, which means this is something like C1, even C2 level. And I would like to guide you through the process that you should be studying the words. The collocations, in particular, collocations are considered to be quite difficult to study because they are what we call fixed expressions, and in Armenian we call them կարծրացած արտահայտություն. And somehow it is difficult to study those in a sense that, for example, let us take this particular case. It says to fit the job description. If it says to fit the job description, you cannot change anything here. You should be studying and you should be learning them the way they are written. I mean, if it says to fit the job description, you should use it with a the. You cannot change it into a. You cannot eliminate the usage of the. You should study them the way they are written. It might be a bit difficult for you to try to find the definitions, though I don't think it's going to be problematic, but in case you encounter any difficulty, you can always write me, email me, and I will give you the correct translation. Because as you can see, some of those, like to be taken industrial actions, the definition is written here, to go on strike, but not the explanation of not all of those are written down, so you will need to do a bit of search in order to find out what they mean. I would also like to warn you something else. Some of the collocations are formal, as you can see here, and some collocations are informal. I guess we don't have any informal collocation here, if I'm not mistaken, but it might happen that you're going to have also informal collocations, which means here you will have the word informal. I would also like you to pay attention to this because I'm going to ask you whether this is formal or whether this is informal. Why is this important? It is important because when, for example, you can communicate with a person, and if you have a collocation which is informal, you cannot utilize the collocation in your official talk and etc. So that is why it is really very important to know and to differentiate formal collocations with informal collocations. So I guess this much. I just wanted to guide you through the process of studying. So I'm going to ask you either ask you the definition, or I might ask you the translation into Armenian, and you should write the collocation. So please be attentive and please study them in a proper way because, as I've already indicated, they're a bit complicated. So start today in order to manage it for Saturday. And good luck. See you on Saturday. Bye bye.